Oh, thank goodness you're here. I'm so glad you were able to make it. Come in, please. Take a seat. Thank you for helping me out with this. I'll definitely make it up to you, I promise. I've just been so stressed lately about this hero training course that I'm going to be teaching. I can't believe the agency actually wanted to let me teach a course. And it's a course about battle analysis. I mean, that's what I've done my entire life. I've got at least 50 hero analysis journals at this point. It definitely helps my research that I get the inside scoop on a lot of heroes' thinking processes and more specific insight into different types of villain cases now that I'm actually a pro hero. I got carried away there for a second. Well, you know me. Once I start thinking about heroes, I get excited. Guess I'm a hero fangirl through and through, just like Kacchan always says. Although Kacchan's version is usually a little louder. And, meaner. I have 5 volumes on Kacchan alone, so, that isn't gonna stop the fangirling. Let's talk about why I asked you to come here. So, like I said before, Mirio... I suppose I should say Lemillion, since we're at the agency. Anyways, when Lemillion asked me to work for Night Eye Agency, he specifically mentioned that he wanted me to help with new programs for hero training. I thought it was an amazing idea. I know Sir Night Eye was really strict with who he would allow to intern, but I think a pre-internship program that teaches students about what to work on before their internships are a great way to improve the training of our future heroes. Schools like Yue, Shiketsu, and Ketsubutsu are great foundations for students to train. But there are some aspects of hero work that need more specific training, as well as things that can't really be taught in a classroom. Perception is really important for heroes. I didn't realize until I was actually in an active battle, but smiling and showing confidence keeps civilians from panicking in those high-stakes situations. Well, that's what works for me. Every hero is perceived differently, based on a lot of things that we can't control, as well as things that we can control. What am I doing? We're supposed to be talking about my training course. I'm sorry. I've kind of been all over the place this past week. Between planning out this course and my regular patrol shifts, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep. It's been enough sleep, though. Okay. It's been about 6 hours. 6 hours this week. But it's just because I needed this analysis course to be absolutely perfect. But I've been looking at my notes for so long that I see them every time I close my eyes. So, I am so happy that you agreed to come help me out. I won't keep you here too long, though. I was thinking that we could watch an old hero battle video together and break it down as we watch. To be honest, I always wanted to have a first date of watching hero battle footage from All Might's Silver Age. I know. It sounds pretty dorky. But I've started just embracing my dorkiness, and it's way more fun this way. It's not like I think this is a date or anything. That would be crazy. I know you're just here to help me out. You're such a great friend. So, let's get started. Oh, okay. So this is actually a fight between Mount Lady and Kamui Woods. They sparred with each other at Ground Gamma so that the class could start by analyzing material that had clear video and was with two popular heroes. That way, everyone has similar baseline knowledge of their quirks. So when you analyze a fight, it's equally about learning the constraints of each opponent's quirk as it is about understanding the psyche of each person in the battle. Two people could have really similar powers, but their personalities could cause them to perform completely differently in battle. Mount Lady is extremely confident, especially in battle. She's often going to make the first move, just like she did in this fight. If she can take a villain down first, and if she can do it flashily, all the better for her. Her quirk amplifies her size and her speed, meaning that she can get close to her opponents quickly and get the first hit in. And with her power, that single punch just sent Kamui Woods flying backwards. But he reinforced strength into his legs using arbor, which at least kept him rooted in the ground. Anyone else would have been thrown across the training grounds. Meanwhile, Kamui is a lot more reserved. He's one to observe his surroundings so that he can utilize them in battle. If you look here, it appears as if he's on the defense. Mount Lady has charged forward and immediately started to utilize her gigantification quirk. Luckily for her, this is a pretty open space. And since there are no civilians around, she is free to use her quirk as much as she wants. Oh, this matchup is rather interesting. The main appeal of Mount Lady's quirk is the fact that she can take on large opponents easier than many other heroes. She tends to incapacitate villains. Meanwhile, Kamui Woods' powers make him highly effective in non-violent capture of villains. With two clashing styles, it's anybody's match. Oh! Wow! I was curious how Kamui would battle against Mount Lady, but I suppose I should have expected that he would handle this well. This is very similar to the battle he had with a giant villain, back when I was still in middle school. That was actually Mount Lady's debut fight, too. Well, despite it actually having been Kamui's fight for the majority of it. Oh, see there? It looks like Kamui is trying to block Mount Lady into a corner by utilizing his arbor quirk. He turned each of his arms into large branches and created a fence of sorts around her. But of course, she's going to try to escape using her incredible strength. If there's one thing that Mount Lady has, it's strength in droves. She started to jump into the air to avoid Kamui's branches, and knowing her, she's definitely going to utilize the velocity of her fall by hitting Kamui Woods with her signature move, Canyon Cannon! Knowing Kamui, he would have definitely noticed that the angle of her jump was set to lead her straight into a downward attack, so let's see if he... Yes! He created a dome around Mount Lady by expanding his branches upward and connecting them to each other. She's back on the ground! And that looks like a finished match. Oh, wasn't that exhilarating? There's nothing better than seeing pro heroes in their prime. Like I said when the video started, it was really anybody's fight. In the end, Kamui had a clear strategy when the fight began. His strategized thinking has helped him reach number 7 on the hero billboard chart. But Mount Lady really had the lead at the beginning. She got a hit in against a hero in the top 10 and had a lot of power behind her attacks. Had she been able to dodge his branches back there, she would have had the upper hand in the battle. It takes a bit of time for Kamui to release and retract his branches, and that would have given her time to hit him with another offensive attack. And with Mount Lady's size and strength, she could have either knocked him unconscious to win, or she could have trapped him with her body. I did notice that she didn't damage any of the area around her, which is usually something she has a difficult time with considering her quirk. She must be working on reducing her property damage. Maybe Kirishima should ask her for some tips sometime. Oh, right. That was about it. I think I'll probably start and stop the video to give the students a chance to guess what could happen in each phase of the battle, and then we can have a post-video discussion about the strategies used and missed in the fight. But since it was just the two of us, I thought we could just talk through it in real time. Truth be told, I don't usually get to ramble this much about hero stuff. Usually people stop listening and start to tune me out. I really appreciate that you always pay close attention to what I say. I'm sure it's not because it's me. You're just a really nice person, but... Huh? It is because of me? Oh, I get it. It's because we're friends, isn't it? You just said you like me. You have to mean like a friend. Because if you didn't mean like a friend, then I would have to confess right back to you. I'm not ready to tell you I have a crush on you. Oh no, I've really done it. I'm going to have to leave town. No, the city. Maybe I can talk to Muriel about getting me a transfer to the American agency. I'll go hide out at Melissa's place and never leave my room ever again. Oh. You like me too? If we both like each other. What do we do now? Maybe we can start with a date? Most people suggest dinner, right? Oh. You want to get takeout and watch All Might's Silver Age documentary with me? Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that. Do you want to come over tonight? If you don't, you can say so, but I just thought it could be fun. Yes? Okay. I don't really have a lot of experience with the whole dating thing, but I'm glad you're the one I fell for. I still have to wrap up here, so feel free to wait in the lounge and I'll be done in just a little bit. Oh, and one more thing. I'm really excited for tonight. Oh my gosh, Ochako! They actually liked me back! I can't believe it! Wait, no, don't patch in Ida. Wait! Sue and Shoto are on missions right now, aren't they? Oh god, you guys. But I'm so excited. Hey! I really hope you liked this audio. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe below. And if you want an audio of your own, be sure to head on over to anagomi.com/commissions. All right, I'll see you out on the battlefield.